Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me here in the studio today. Welcome. I am going to paint for you today, and I have a couple other things to share. It's just a beautiful sunny day here in the Portland, Oregon area of the U.S., so that's just kind of delightful. I hope it's nice wherever you are. And again, thanks for joining me. Let's see. I have just a couple of announcements, and I'll mention it again because people come in at different times during the stream. I am doing a sale on Etsy. I do this just once a year. So please take some of these pretty pieces off my hands. I have too many of them. And so it's 30% off. So it's a really, really, really good deal. And I just almost, I never do this. I have a little bit of time in between projects to do some shipping. So hopefully you'll find something that enchants you there on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop. And a little just a bonus, a little teaser for you. Yeah, there's some of the pieces. You know, some of them are kind of on the small side. None of them are very big. And none of them are, you know, really crazy expensive. They're really affordable, especially 30% off. It's a really good deal. But I just to share with you, when you purchase one, you're going to get a couple little treats along with the painting. So I ship the painting in really between two pieces of foam core. I usually ship them. I use a couple different shipping methods. So just so you know, so if in case you do some shipping of paintings. So this is a box that I bought. This is just to made specifically to ship vinyl records in. So it works really perfectly. So two pieces of foam core, the painting, a piece of glassine, two pieces of foam core, and this. So that works really, really well. And the other shipping method that I use, or box I use, are these. And you can get these at the post office for free. So that's really nice. So priority mail shipping boxes are free from the post office. So that works out good. And inside, I love to put a little, like something special, because I really appreciate when people spend their hard-earned money to have something of mine on their wall or wherever they choose to put it. And I really, really appreciate it. So I usually send a little duck. See, I have my duck, so you get to be part of the duck club. And I love these little ducks. They say, "You're ducking awesome." And the business card, so I love those. And I send a little about Pastel and a bio. And sometimes, if I have time, and I don't always, I can't guarantee it, but most of the time, I also send a little watercolor that is I usually try to do a little version of whatever painting that you've purchased in watercolor. So it's a little kind of a bonus. And I just love doing them. I'm kind of addicted to doing these little watercolors. So it's a treat for me to get to do them as I'm sending the pastel off into the world. And so it's just kind of neat. So all of this goes into a little envelope here, like so. When you buy a painting, and there you have it. And so you get a little envelope with the little goodies in it. So a little swag along with your purchase. So that's super fun. And yeah, so I'm in the midst of a little bit of a mess in my house. I'm having some bookcases built. And luckily, that was something that I worked with my mom on before she passed away. And she knew that I was doing that. I had already contracted someone to build them for me. And we specifically, and my mom was a library director. So she was a library director and helped to remodel or build a couple of different libraries during her career. So she was all about, getting the bookshelves to hold the right amount of books and be sturdy enough, and shelve them in the correct way. She was really into all that. So she and I worked on designing the bookshelves that are being built. And so my books are, right now, I pulled everything out of where I've had them so that the bookshelves, the bookcases can go in, hopefully the end of next week. So I'm really excited. I'll share pictures of it when it's all done. It's going to be beautiful. And all the books, the whole collection that my mom helped me collect over the years is going to, most all of it will fit in those bookcases, which is going to be super special. It makes me cry just thinking of it, 'cause I really wish you could have seen it. But anyway, somehow she will, right? But anyway, as I was going through my books, I came across this one. This is a really great little book, Think Like an Artist. And it's one of those that you can just sit down, you can just pick it up and get something out of a couple pages, or you can sit down in an evening and read the whole thing and be inspired. But there's a couple pages I thought I would share with you today that really resonate with me, and perhaps they will with you as well. How to work better. Number 1, and this is a lesson I have to learn: do one thing at a time. I am so guilty of not doing that. I'm like, I've got this idea, I've got that idea, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then focusing when I'm actually working, like really focusing on that one thing that I'm doing. That's a difficult thing for me. Do one thing at a time. Number 2, know the problem. And when it comes to art, I don't know if it's so much a problem as is knowing what my intention is. What is it that I want to convey? What has enchanted me about something that I'm drawn to move to paint? So knowing what that is super important. Number 3, learn to listen. That's always good, right? Number 4, learn to ask questions. And I think this is relevant for us as painters, just being curious and asking questions. Well, what about this? What is this shape in front of this? What is this color relative to this? What is this value relative to this? How is this turning? Asking ourselves those kinds of questions as we're working. I'm always doing that, just staying really curious about the work. Number 5, distinguish sense from nonsense. I don't know. I think nonsense is pretty good, but all right. Number 6, accept change as inevitable. And I think that is also relevant to creating art. Hopefully we are changing. Hopefully we are growing. Hopefully when things that seem like they're bad happen, we can still see the silver lining in them. We can see how they're going to help us grow. That comes when a painting isn't working out, as something like that, or something much more monumental. Number 7, admit mistakes. Yeah, you gotta. Of course, when it comes to painting, that's like, you gotta know when it's not working. Like you gotta know when to give up the ghost. And number 8, say it simple. Oh boy, that's for sure. Number 9, be calm. And for me, being calm, it circles back to number 1, do one thing at a time. Because for me, that sort of monkey mind, squirrel cage brain of mine is not letting me do one thing at a time. So being calm is just, okay, slow down, do this one painting, make this one mark, make this one choice right here, right now. Be in the now of the painting. That's the thing that I love about painting. You cannot do it. There's so many other things in my life that, like, oh, my brain can be going blah, this and that. I could be trying to do 5 things at once. But you actually can't paint unless you are really laser focused on it. And it has a very calming effect. My most content, calm, serene times have been at the easel. And then number 10 is smile. And you guys know I'm big on that because I want it to be fun. I want to have a sense of humor about myself and about the work. I don't take it too seriously. At the same time, I take it very seriously. So there's that lovely, beautiful paradox in it for me. Okay, so we're switching things up again today. We moved back to a different camera setup. You might notice because we hadn't quite dialed in the other, and we're just playing around with stuff. We make sure we're optimizing everything. The other thing that I'm switching up today is that I'm not going to paint the thing that I said I was going to paint right off the bat. I'm hoping that I can get 2 quick paintings in today. And just like the last time I painted for you guys, I'm like, I'm just not moved by that today. So I'm sorry. Something went out to you today that I'm not intending to paint this right now. So, take it or leave it, I guess. Sorry, that's terrible. But I guess I'm just a little contrary these days. Just kind of decided I don't have any time but to do my own thing, right? Also, I think that I'm going to do something worthwhile for you if I'm excited and moved by it. So I am going to paint this night scene. And I think it's really pretty. This is from the Fred Meyer parking lot right by my house. And I always park. Some of you guys know I'm a big walker, and I'm wanting to get my steps in every single day. And so I walk a lot, and then when I park my car, wherever I park my car, I park it at the farthest point that I can in the parking lot. And so then I have to get those extra steps in at the end of the day. And, we can get that out of the way. Yeah, there we go. So this is at the far end of the parking lot. And I walked to my car with my groceries that night, and I'm like, wow, that is so pretty. And so that's what I'm going to paint. I haven't done any thumbnail on it. I haven't done anything with it. But so we shall see. This way or this way? Okay. All right. So I'm on dark blue pastel matte. And I'm just going to paint today. If you want to know more about how I'm doing this, definitely head to my website. There's tons of, you can sign up for mini lessons. There's the monthly subscription. There's tons of workshops there that hours and hours and hours and hours, hundreds of hours of video and lessons that I talk about how I paint, how I do this. So, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I think today, just for the sake of, just to be a little thoughtful about size, I'm going to put a little, this is going to be 10 by 10. So that is not the aspect ratio that the reference photo is. So I'm going to be altering the composition slightly from that. Now this one is just all about the drama. You guys could ask questions if you want. There's not much to the, as I see this. It's really, this one is really about crazy value things and the pops of color. And in a lot of sense, what I'm doing right now is just kind of getting some motor memory of what's here for myself, getting a sense and flavor for it.
You started with the charcoal?
Yeah, I did. It's just regular old inexpensive compressed charcoal. Oops. To dig in that tray. Oops, that's not that is not what I thought I picked up. Right. Okay. Mm. Ooh, that's not even dark enough. That's better. Did I throw you for a loop, Bryce?
It's just a little
Which
dark.
one?
The easel can.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you just brighten it up a little that way?
Oh, it's not bad.
That's better.
Okay. This is one of those pieces that's going to come together at the very, very end. And I know that. So it's a little, it feels a little tricky to me for you guys. Because I know, I kind of know what's going to happen. Okay, now, ooh, I want to get that sky in. And so I have to decide, do I want that? No, I want, definitely want this. Do I want that? Or do I want do I want that? I want that. I want that. Maybe a little bit of that. I feel like I'm cheating because it feels this kind of thing, it's like so comes together so like you don't have to do much. You have to plan it out, but you don't have to actually do very much. Definitely feels like a little bit of cheating.
Do you use any, and I'm going to struggle with this, Earthberry or J. Ludo pastels?
I have some J. Ludo. I like them. They're really cool. They're a little hard. I have this one right here is. I like them. What was the other brand?
You maybe say the Earthberry, EART.
I have heard of those, and I haven't gotten any yet. I haven't. And I should. I like to try them all.
Earthberry.
Earthberry, yeah. I haven't. Cause, but I do like to try all of them because they all, and I'm a painter, pastelist that, I like to mix it up because all of them have these, characteristics that we can use and employ. And there's some pastelists that, they only use this or they only use that, and that's fine. Nothing, if you've got something you like and it's working for you, that's cool. But for me, I want to play. So I'm not gonna necessarily stick to one thing. Okay. There's a. Okay, so now do we start to put the lights on a little bit? We can. Can start to have the fun that I'm gonna have. Because I am gonna have fun in just a minute. All right. Now, set it up pretty good. This is too high. This is a little lower. Trash cans are there. I've been painting, everything that I've been painting lately has a trash can in it. I don't know. It's true, right, Bryce?
It is true.
It's true. It's true. I don't know.
It's trash day every day.
It's trash day, and I walk, and those trash cans are pretty. They have, they're green and blue, and all right. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and turn the lights on. I'm stalling because You know why I'm stalling? Because once I do, it's going to be done. It's going to be really quick. I guess that's okay. This is the back of that truck. The front of the truck. This is a porch and a light here. This is the light on the sign, and that's it. And then and then the street lights. Okay, that's just setting that up. Get that in really without any fussing. And then I'm and the cars aren't anything. The cars are really, the thing is, a lot of times a car is just, it's a rectangle and a grill and the something sometimes for the wheels, but in this case, it's not even that. We don't even need to do that much because we don't see it. I'm going to put those. I'm getting close. Getting real close. Hope I didn't make anybody mad doing this instead. I'm going to redo that one line. It's not the right angle. Do it. Okay, so now got, whoops, there's a sign right there. There's a light right there that might be fun to get. And then maybe just a little more And let's see what else. Oh. And there's a little hint of something in there that's kind of neat to do. And then oh, the telephone lines. Yeah. This. That. So you guys definitely head to the Etsy store and take a couple paintings off my hands. My flat files are bulging. And as much as I'd like to keep some of them, I can't do it. It's a little fence line that could be fun to play with. Right in there. So there's all kinds of things that could be picked out, and but the detail is just more just kind of artifacting and just adding to the ambiance of it more than anything. The movement, I like the quality of movement that we're getting here. It's fun. And now finish up with a bit of mark making. Just for fun. Want it to be more bright red. This one.
Kath is wondering if you ever ship a framed painting.
I do not. I don't do it anymore. Just not into it, not feeling it. It's too much. It's too much work. The only time I ever do that is for if I'm entering a show that I want to enter, and I have to for that, and I'm going to do that in an air float box that gets returned to me. That's the only time I do it anymore. I did it for so many years, and it was just such a pain. That's the one thing about pastels, is it's really, they are not fun to ship framed. Expensive, and yeah, don't do it. get a little bit of that glow. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. Let's see, put the mat around it, see what it looks like. Yeah. That's a fun one. I'm sorry it was so different from what I sent out. It's totally a different vibe. Maybe next time I promise that I'll paint what I said I was going to paint, so you're not surprised or disappointed or anything. Okay. Well, I think that is about it for today. I don't really have time to do another one, so I'm gonna just call it good for today. And thank you so much for joining us. If you are a monthly member, we're going to be doing critiques at 1:30. So join me for that, and that'll be really great to see everything that everybody's doing. And yeah, so thanks so much. Hope you come back and watch us do our thing another time. And in the meantime, be sure to head to our website, paintinglessonswithmarla.com. Check out our workshops and our monthly membership. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel. That always helps us out. And that is about it for today. I hope you have a really wonderful weekend and you get to do something creative and draw or sketch or paint and make the world a better place. All right. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.